Hi, hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're tuning in. Welcome back to another episode of Free Time with yours truly, MW Free. Today, I have a very special guest, and she is special because she is one of my childhood friends. We've known each other 8 years old.
Yeah.
Yes.
Elementary.
Correct. Second grade. Yep. Yeah, I don't see friendships like this often. I know. But we have known each other all of our lives. By amazing, dope, and now new Miss Sweet Hand Coolie Lysh. Hello, my love.
Hi.
Well, thank you for coming and spending some free time with me.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. There'd be no other way. I was like, I gotta have my girl come
Listen,
and talk.
Straight from the kitchen, you know.
Literally, she really came straight from the kitchen and is going back to the kitchen, when we are done.
Yes, story of my life.
But, I mean, obviously we've known each other all our lives.
Yes.
This is a new venture that I had no idea was even something that you were even thinking about doing.
Girl.
So let's start with, how do we go from corporate America? Because this was corporate America. So how do we go from corporate, exactly, big corporate America. How do we go from corporate America to now Sweet Hand Coolie?
So let's take it way back.
Okay.
3 years. It's going to be
Tell
3
me the
years
story.
on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
So for Lent, I'm strong Catholic. So I always would give up meat.
Okay.
So me and my fiance, we gave up meat. So when you don't have to eat meat, you got to find a million other things to cook and make. And not to mention, not everybody knows how to cook seafood.
This is true.
So we did the 90 days and I cooked my ass off. And I got through it. And then some way, somehow, we were just like, we don't want to eat meat anymore. So we're like, okay, 90 days. 120 days,
and
a year,
kept going. It was like, all right, cool.
So of course I have to cook more. Right. So you know my dad.
Yes.
God rest his soul.
Yes.
He was a chef, like to just without being official.
Right.
So I grew up watching my dad cook my whole life. So I never learned how to cook.
You just watched.
I just used to. Is it done? Like
I already know. I was like, Daddy, is the food done? Daddy. I already know.
She already like.
I know.
Okay, so. We know each other since second grade. My dad used to pack my lunch for me every day in the second grade. And your ass used to, with your fork.
What you got going on, Lee?
Yeah. So I start cooking more. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do my own seafood. Because when you're buying seafood, it's very expensive. It is. I'm just like, shrimp for $20. Like,
I could buy this for
exactly. And not to mention, like I said, I'm corporate America. Right. It ain't that lit. They don't pay that much. So I keep cooking. What? They don't. So I keep cooking. And you know me, I post on Instagram. So this is just my meal for me, my man, and my son. Right. So people start, yo, that should look good. Oh, I guess it's like, they're like, oh, that looks good. And I'm just like, thanks. And I keep getting it, like, constantly. So long story short, the pandemic hits. So corporate America said,
y'all gotta stay home.
Listen,
we not paying you.
Okay? So I got laid off from my job. So I'm like, wow, Miss Corporate America.
I said, wow. I thought I went down the right lane.
Just straight violated me. So I'm just
you
like,
go,
okay. So then literally like a month after I got laid off, I cooked a seafood boil for my family. And I posted on Instagram, so somebody hit me up. They're like, where you bought that from?
My
and
kitchen.
I'm like, my kitchen? Yeah, literally. I'm like, I was like, it was like, yo, I want one of those. And I'm just like, so you know me, I'm Trini. I don't meddle in people them food. So I'm like, somebody he don't even know me like
he
that.
He don't even know what your kitchen
look
like.
What my kitchen look like. He don't know what type of crazy.
But I want one.
But I want one. So I'm like, all right, $80. And homeboy said, what's your Zelle? And I said,
okay.
Money sent, ready. I want it on Friday. Cool. So I made it for him. And that one order, that same day, turned into, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I've been cooking since that day. For people, literally.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep cooking. I literally saw from the beginning, like you said. And then I started seeing more pictures. And then I started to see videos.
Girl.
And then I started to see shoot. Shout out to Vida. And then I saw the logo, and I said, hold on,
girl,
we got a full chef on our hands. And let me say, legal LLC.
Legal.
Okay, let's put legal that out there.
LLC.
There we go. And I said, Sweet Hand Coolie, we here. So you talked about your dad, and you said that, you watched him. Was he your biggest inspiration?
Yeah, because my dad growing up, like, McDonald's was a treat for me. Mm-hmm. Literally. Like, my dad would pick me up from PS 208.
208, baby.
At 3 o'clock. We go home. He had to be at work for 6. By 5 o'clock, I have a meal. Mm-hmm. So all my life, I've watched him cook for me. Mm-hmm. So there was never a lesson. Like, that's what, when people say, like, how did you learn to cook? I never learned to cook. Like I said, my fat ass is just in the kitchen. Like, daddy, is this almost finished?
This is done.
And yeah, so like I started this in July, and he helped, and then it came so fast. Mm-hmm. So I learned a lot from him, and he passed away in August, which like devastated me. Mm-hmm. I was like ready to just give up everything and be done. I'm just like, this is where I got it from. Mm-hmm. Because one thing about my dad, I've never heard anybody say that his food is nasty, or like my dad is that potato salad that you can
oh, that was his.
Yeah.
We gotta get it.
And I don't like people like, oh yeah, we don't really like people. No. Like, I've took his potato salad several places. I'm talking white, black, Caribbean, everybody. And I've never heard, like, so that kind of pushed me in a sense. And I know that because he's now looking over me, I tried to stop. Trust me. After August 14th, I was devastated. Don't show me no pot, no spoon, no nothing. And I tried, and that man said, like, girl,
get up.
I did. I still
have to cook.
We are still cooking.
You need to go and cook now.
You need to go cook now. And or how I tried to be like, I don't want to do this. It's too emotional. Oh no, honey, it's
get up and go and cook. And that was that.
And that's what I do.
So now, I mean, we've always called you Coolie Lysh.
Yeah.
But now we have Sweet Hand. So where does Sweet Hand come from?
So Sweet Hand comes from my dad. Actually, when I first started cooking, it was Eats by Coolie.
Yes.
So many Eats. But whatever. I was like, let me be one of them. I'm the only Coolie Eats. So in Trinidad, when somebody can cook very well, they say they have a sweet hand. So my dad, that was his nickname.
Sweet Hand.
From Trinidad to here. Like, all his people from Trinidad, they're like, yeah, that's Sweet Hand. He have a sweet hand. He have a sweet hand. So when he passed away, I felt like, okay, I'm going to do this. I need to do something in his memory. Like, it had to make sense. So that's why, like, even my logo, that's like his hands. And stuff.
You know what? I never know.
Yeah.
That's so sweet. I saw this.
Right.
But I didn't realize. That's beautiful.
Yeah. So I'm like, I had to incorporate him. So I'm just like, that was Sweet Hand Dane. Well, I'm Sweet Hand Coolie.
That's it.
Here it go.
Daddy's girl. Always been daddy's girl. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's funny. Like, a memory that's hitting my head. I don't know why it's busting my head right now. It's us leaving school, going like around that corner, standing there waiting to be picked up. On 48, waiting to be picked up. Yo. And me, you, and some of our older friends as well, Tianka, Shaylin, hanging out there and just talking, and then you getting picked up by your little. And I remember when your little sister was and couldn't even talk back then.
Girl,
she was a baby.
I remember you.
She was my baby back then.
God, that was your babe.
Now she's grown.
That girl is a grown woman.
She's literally a grown woman now.
Grown woman.
Probably don't even remember me from a hole, right? It's like she would never remember that we were all cool back then. But look at where we came. Girl, look at where we are now.
Could you imagine?
Sweet Hand Coolie, free time with free.
What is this?
Girl bosses. All around.
All day.
So I have my plate here, which I would. Do I want to share? Okay. I'm going to share a little bit. Just like a little bit. Oh, God. I'm going to share a little bit. So this here is lobster mac.
Famous lobster mac.
I've been hearing about this lobster mac.
Yeah.
And I finally get to try it.
I heard it's the best in Brooklyn.
But I'm not going to try it now because y'all too nosy. But tell them about your menu. So you said seafood.
So this is what I started with.
Okay.
So it started with that seafood boil. And then we find the weird people in the world that don't eat seafood. And as my menu...
Some are allergic, though. You got to give them a pass.
I mean, whatever. So. Just take a Benadryl.
I'm done.
Just take a Benadryl. You'll be all right. It's but like I said, I ate meat before, and my son, oh God, yes, your bae.
That's my little bae.
That's her whole boyfriend.
Yes.
So
my
he
little
still
bae.
eats meat. So I'm just like, I had to tap into it because I haven't cooked it in like, it's about to be 3 years.
Yeah, from you started.
So as the demand is coming, I'm realizing like, damn, people ask me for chicken. So as I'm saying, no, I don't cook this, cha-ching, cha-ching in my head, I'm just like, girl, you just said no to like $300. I said, you know what? We gonna get in that chicken.
That's it.
We gonna get a kitchen and make that chicken. And I added chicken. I added steak. I'm just.
Oh, you make steak too?
Yeah.
First of all, her menu is extensive, but it looks very pretty. I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna choose?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything at this point, and listen. Every day I say I'm not gonna cook, and every day I wake up,
lie to
that
yourself
DM is
every
like,
single day, like, hey, yo, you cooking today?
Yeah.
You making food today?
Listen,
you got this today? I see them all the time, pulling up, yes.
All the time. And not to mention, it's a very good coping mechanism for my dad. Like, I feel like that's how I grieve the best, because I'm still in his kitchen. I still go and I still cook in my father's house, in his kitchen, and it be emotional. Yeah, but it keeps me busy and it keeps me pushing.
That's like a beautiful way to honor him.
I knew I was a daddy girl. It wasn't easy. It's still not easy to this day, to this moment. Yeah. I mean, it's a struggle. Every day I cry. Every day I have my moments, but at least I can put it somewhere. And that's
you're channeling
and cooking. And I mean, and I'm making money. I'm like, all right, you know what? It's
he would obviously be proud.
Exactly. You know, tears is different when you're wiping the hundreds. You know,
you must be stopped.
I'm just saying.
Over you.
I'm just saying. They
you must
they
be
hit
stopped.
a little different. A little different. The tears hit a little different. When you got a little $100 bill from that little plat, yeah.
You must be stopped. I can't deal with you. Well, now that everyone has heard about your cooking, we gotta hear some other things. Ooh. So we're gonna play a little game.
Oh. Okay.
So we have some cards. You get to choose.
Okay.
Which one I'm gonna play. I'll let you choose because you are the guest.
I want it juicy. Let's go after dark.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
So now here's where it gets fun.
Takes a
Now the fun part about this is you get to ask me questions too.
Okay.
See? So you're not in the hot seat by yourself.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm here as well. So we are all good. All right, so let's do the questions. So I'm going to shuffle these up. Now, so we're going to spread them out so you can just pick whatever you want.
All right.
And let's go.
So I ask you this.
Yep, and then I'll ask you.
Okay.
Unless you want me to ask you first.
No.
All right, go.
So this one is, how much is too much sex?
How much is too much?
How much is too much?
I mean, I feel like too much is when you just dried out, but you know, it's like, is there ever too much sex?
If it's good sex,
I mean, it can only be good for it to end up even being too much. So
yeah,
and like when you just dried, but other than that, there's no such thing as too much sex. At least you got me in trouble, you know.
I bet you in trouble.
That was a blank one. Hold on. Okay. Ooh,
girl,
there we go.
Why would you flick it? Like,
sorry. Let me see. What is the difference between coming and having an orgasm?
Oh, it's funny because me and my man talk about this all the time.
For real?
Yeah,
I'm sure you.
Because he like asks me. Like,
shout out to Pooks.
Shout out to Pooks. Everybody knows Pooks.
Yes.
He is also part of Sweet Hand Coolie.
There we go.
Sweet Hand Cooks.
Okay, that's it.
But I think coming and an orgasm is like, okay, I have a child. So when I have sex, sometimes it's rushed. Sometimes I gotta be quiet. So you know what I'm saying? Like those type of sessions. Why are you laughing?
Because I can see little bae like
cock blocking.
Knocking at the door.
Knocking. How about like hello? Yeah.
I can
He's
see
one
little
of
bae.
those.
Oh, so, my baby.
I feel like when I have those type of sessions, when it's like, babe, we gotta be quiet, that's coming. That's
right.
The usual. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You still get your satisfaction, but you're under pressure.
Yeah.
Now when I'm in a hotel and when little bae is at your house, throwing it out there. And you're really
now my babysitting
it.
services have been demanded.
Yeah, just straight up. Next week? Okay, cool. But yeah, I feel like that's the difference. Because you coming in orgasm is the same thing, but it's different levels to it. I feel like when you're taking your time, when you're unwinding and all of that
sipping
stuff,
some sips.
Oh, honey, that is
and such.
Yeah, that orgasm.
It hits different.
It hits different.
Hit different. Now, let me. Yeah, go. Don't mind me, guys.
I can't.
A year ago, you asked me.
Okay, let me get a good one.
Let's see.
What is it about a big booty and or boobs that turn people on so much? Ooh, this should be for me. What is it about?
What is it? So, although I have boobs, I'm a butt person though. I like booty. I think it's the shape.
It's the jiggle for me.
It's the jiggle.
It's the real jiggle for me.
Right. No offense. But it's the shape. It's the jiggle, and even with the boobs, it's the body in its entirety. When you look at a woman and her curves, which also sometimes, especially if, and it doesn't matter how curvy or not, if a woman carries herself and her body with a level of confidence and she's owning it, it's a beautiful thing and it's very attractive. It's an energy that she exudes that it's just like, you know what, you got it, boo. Right.
I agree. Take it with somebody who has stripper problems.
Stop it. We're not doing this. Oh, look, a food question.
Oh,
right, it's perfect. What foods should or should not be allowed during sexual pleasure? Do both. Should or should not be allowed.
Okay. What food? Is fruit a food? Because I feel like that's the only thing allowed to enter my bed. Fruit is a food.
Fruit? I mean,
I like strawberry.
Okay.
Like, hon, you can't come to fuck me with king crab legs. I'm just saying.
I mean, are you sure? Are you sure? If he brought some crab legs and was like, babe, let's crack these.
No.
And I'm going to crack those. No?
No. You know what it is? Because now I get into chef mode.
Now you're like,
now I'm
no,
thinking
that's
about
not sanitary.
The butter and the juice and the garlic. And
all right, so we're saying no crab legs.
No crab legs.
Okay.
A little strawberry with cream. Like, that type of stuff.
Like
candy.
sensual food.
I like fruit roll-up. No.
Fruit roll-up is always a go. What are you talking about?
That's what I'm saying.
Of course. Fruit roll-up?
Yeah. I can't think
would
about
you bring
food.
But would you bring an oyster into the bed?
An oyster. You see, there goes the chef hat again, because I'm thinking about the freshness and the.
But even, no. I mean, they say it's an aphrodisiac. So
okay, let's eat
it before,
like at the table, and
but we're not bringing it.
Brush our teeth and go. We're not bringing it in the bedroom. It's just something about being bent over with an oyster in my head doesn't.
Just like, no.
Maybe for like a OnlyFans for those
Stop
people.
It is your goal. Stop it. Stop it. It is your goal.
Just saying, some people's into some shit.
They are. Hello.
Okay.
Let them do them.
What areas of the body are off limits for sexual pleasure? It's a good one. Really good.
Personally, well, for sexual pleasure, didn't say sex. Pleasure area. You know what? And some people will be like, why? My feet.
Really?
Yep.
And you have the cutest.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
ever.
like, I know people be like, wait, what? Oh, if people have seen my feet or haven't, they're on Instagram. But anyways, I do have nice feet. But no, for sexual pleasure,
nothing.
Do not even think about putting my toe in your mouth. No.
Free.
No.
But what they there for?
No. For me to walk. For me to put by your neck, but do not put my toe in your no. Well, first of all, I hated feet growing up, right? Like anybody's feet. No, I wear socks to bed. Like I'm really, I don't like feet, right? So I like mine though. Mine are cool, but others, no. And no, and then no.
I don't want to do it.
No, not my feet.
Okay.
Don't touch my feet.
Okay.
Just saying. Under what circumstances? Listen to this one good.
Okay.
Under what circumstances could you be with someone who couldn't make you come or turn you on? I know. You gotta think about that one. Because that's deep. Because I don't know. But yeah, that's for you.
Under no circumstance. I'm sorry. You know what it is? In our generation, a lot of people, we see it. Like, sex is not really anything anymore.
Which
like, it's like a job to some people. Look at OnlyFans. Look at it's not me. See, now that's why I said if somebody was to rape me, like, honey, ain't nothing. Nothing's going down there. Like, it's dry. I have to be in the mood. I don't understand how girls be like, oh, like, I could be a prostitute or like fuck somebody for money. I can't. It would be so whack. You gonna want a refund because I feel like for you to have sex and to enjoy sex, you have to be into it. They have to be into it. It's a connection. It's a connection. But our generation, it's not really a connection anymore. It's more of like a stop and go. So for me personally, there's no circumstance.
Like zero.
Like, no, absolutely not. Like, absolutely not. No, because it's like, what are you here for?
Why are you here?
I don't need you for your money.
You need to go.
You need to go. You can't make me go.
Not even for a check. You don't have a price? Because everyone thinks that women have prices. I'm just saying. You don't have a price?
No. That's how, like, people be like, oh, they were like with an old man or something. How? How does that happen? Like, what do you do?
That's their price.
What do you put there? No.
What do you
do? I couldn't do it. I fucking couldn't do it.
What do you put there?
Yeah.
That's the question for me. What do you put there?
Seriously. Short like that.
What do you put there?
Because, I don't know. We're old. You know what it is? We're old souls. I feel like our generation, me and you, I can already tell.
You know.
Because we get along. We're old souls. We about a connection. We're about a vibe. Nowadays,
that's important.
I
can never.
It's just about a fun time for a lot of people.
Sometimes. Or a check. Anyway.
Or a check, yeah.
Here you go. You got to ask me now. Oh my gosh. Last question.
Last question. Last question. Be a juicy one because you have me over here thinking.
They're thoughtful questions.
I kind of answered this.
Okay, if you answered it, you want to choose another one then? If you answered it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I'm going to just read it, though.
All right, what was it?
What types of candy is best to you?
Oh, we did that one already. Yeah. All right, so let's do the... Well, not this one. All right, let's do the one more.
Okay. What is your definition of a threesome? Ooh.
My definition?
Because
three people, obviously.
Okay.
Duh.
What are the sex stuff?
Contrary to popular demand or thought pattern, I think either way, to be honest with you, once it's 3 people, it's 3 people.
Really?
Yeah.
You have 2, right?
No.
Oh.
I would never. No.
I feel like 2 guys is a trend. Anytime somebody has to wait their turn, I feel like that's
But why does he have to wait his... All right, fine. We're going to get a little specific. Why does he have to wait his turn? Like, explain. Hold on a minute. First of all, I'm going to do it, guys. We have more than one hole. So why is he waiting his turn?
So you would do it.
No, you have a mouth. Hello. Who's waiting their turn? I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
A little more, my threesome experience is just bitches.
But I've never had. I never would. I don't like to share. So it is what it is. But if you're asking me to define, I will define my thought. Okay. Right? My thought is, I mean, obviously with 2 women and a man is what is normal. But let's flip it. Women, listen. Women are now taking charge of everything in their lives, including their bodies in a way and their sexuality. Okay? So she wanted to experience 2 guys. What's the problem? I'm just saying.
So each its own.
You know, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not me, but but
I hear you.
You know, there's multiple holes. Things can happen if no one's. And I understand what you said. They gotta wait their turn in this train, but no one's waiting their turn. I'm just saying.
This is true.
Just saying.
Heard you.
I'm actually gonna ask you because you like. Well, I'm gonna ask you the last question.
What?
Yeah, you get one more. You get a bonus.
Done.
Just because. No, you're not doing that one.
No. Not that one?
No. Okay. Let's see. What should be the first thing you do after sex?
The first thing?
Answer this correctly. Because there's only one answer to this.
What do you mean?
The first thing you do after sex.
Okay, I have like OCD.
Okay.
So the first thing I'm doing is run to the bathroom.
That's it.
Clean up the mess.
He got to get the rag.
Yeah.
That's the first. He got to get the rag.
Straight up. I'm a girl. Like,
that's it. Go and get the rag,
make
damn
it
it.
warm.
Right? Yo, let it simmer for a second.
It's alright. I can wait that 5 minutes. But yeah. That whole
I'm
cuddle up no.
Go get the rag, damn
Clean
it.
yourself up.
Go get the damn rag. Yo, you are so silly. But you heard she said, right? She has OCD. So when you're ordering food, you're getting it from a very clean kitchen. Her kitchen has also been advertised on social media, so you can see where the food is coming from. Yes. Okay, so it's gonna be okay, and you're gonna enjoy the food because I cannot wait to dig into the food myself. Thank you very much. But my love, please tell the people where to find you and how they can order from you.
So you can find me on Instagram, right there, Sweet_Hand Coolie. You can DM me for orders, for catering, for everything. Just Instagram.
Yes, I did see that you were doing caterings for occasions. VJ caterings are happening.
I'm super booked this weekend, so I don't get to celebrate Valentine's Day.
You can do it on the other day.
Yeah, it's alright. Making money. He understands. I understand. Oh,
everyone's
understand.
Okay.
We're okay. Trust me.
We're all right.
We're okay. The 15th, holla at me.
That's it, right? I'll put a wig on and pretend I'm your side chick just to make it fun.
Just to make it cute. But yeah.
So Miss Coolie Lysh. Yes, so we got Miss Coolie Lysh, Sweet Hand Coolie. You guys see it. You know it. Make sure you hit her up for your food. She is in Brooklyn.
Yes.
And you also deliver
to all boroughs.
There we go.
Jersey.
And Jersey. There you go.
But it's worth it.
There you go. So make sure you hit up Miss Coolie Lysh or Sweet Hand Coolie. Thank you for coming and spending some time with me.
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
My friend.
I know. Friend. And thank you guys for spending some free time with me as well. And stay tuned for the next episode.
Bye, guys.